The showdown in Melbourne today is set to end in humiliation for the Health Services Union. The ACTU will temporarily kick the troubled union out to teach it a lesson about corruption. But the fate of officials who broke the law remains less clear. Any criminal charges could now take much longer to process because the Director of Public Prosecutions is locked in a standoff with the government regulator that investigated the union. From Canberra, here's political reporter George Roberts.
The ACTU's preparing to cut the Health Services Union free, but none of that's weighing on Craig Thompson's mind.
Well, look, it's really got nothing to do with me. I haven't been a member, employed by the HSU for 5 years, so clearly it's about current issues that are there, and that's a matter for the ACTU and the HSU to sort through.
Political pressure is keeping pace for Fair Work Australia to turn its report on Craig Thompson's old union into charges. Upon receiving the 1,100-page almanac, Commonwealth prosecutors announced they can't do anything with the veritable encyclopedia on the goings-on in the HSU because it's not a proper brief of evidence. That's not good enough for the opposition.
Assemble the brief of evidence and give it to the DPP, or if you don't have the staff with the technical skills or the professional skills to assemble a brief of evidence, then engage solicitors who can do it for you.
Craig Thompson's taking the Fair Work DPP impasse as vindication of his innocence.
We've received nothing from Fair Work Australia, but the DPP's indications yesterday were very encouraging and are very consistent with what I've said all along about being innocent in relation to this issue.
For her part, Julia Gillard, who set up Fair Work Australia, is still distancing herself from the workings of the watchdog.
This is an independent body and it is not appropriate for me and it's not appropriate for Tony Abbott to be trying to give directions to an independent body.
The Prime Minister's adamant the Fair Work system's working well, but she's refused to say if a 4-year investigation that's found 181 cases of illegality but failed to achieve any charges or prosecution points to inadequacies in the regime. One thing is for sure in this saga, as long as the report remains under lock and key, the opposition will continue to pursue its claims of an orchestrated cover-up.